got all this shit on here. You stay. Hang on, let me get a bag and we'll go. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Give me a second. I'm just trying to grab everything I need here. Hang on. You're so impatient. We're going, don't worry. I'm just attached to a bunch of stuff here. I'm trying not to fuck shit up. You were just going to bed? Alright, well, good night, man. I'll talk to you later. You broke your drone. Oh no. What'd you break on it? Hey, what up, Mike? Hey, Dragon. Hey, Zombie. Hey, Swifty. We're going. I have a new Bully Make box for her, too. I gotta open it. Stop for one moment. You burp. Gross. Okay, I got my phone. What else? I think I have everything I need. Wait. A big mess. And she has no chill, so I don't get to wait. Apparently. Oh, what up, Ghost? The frame arm broke. Is it one that you can just get like a new one for? Mine has replaceable arms, so keep going. Leave the trash. Yeah, mine has ones that you can just buy new ones. I haven't had to, luckily. And my the one with the Pixhawk, the S500 frame, that one, the arm got cracked. Two of the arms got cracked, actually, but I ended up being able to glue it back together. And it's got like a metal, like some sort of metal rod inside of it. So it keeps it from completely just like falling apart, because it's carbon fiber. Oh shit, I'm on Wi-Fi, so it's fucking me up. Hey Ashley, what's up? Okay, cool. I think I'm back now. My my Wi-Fi card is low on battery right now, so it might die. I mean, I have it charged, or I have it plugged into the main battery, but sometimes when it warms up, it doesn't charge because it goes into like an overheat mode. So if it dies, it dies. I'll turn it back on another time. Out of the road. No, out of the road. This way. Heard there's a car coming behind us, so just want to wait till they pass. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of problems with orders right now. Everything is out of stock. I went to Dunkin' this morning and I ordered 4 different things that they said, we don't have any. And I was like, okay. I ended up just getting a sandwich and dipping out. But even they're out of everything. Everybody's out of everything. I guess everybody's numbers are just all fucked up from what it normally is. What do I recommend for a beginner? If he's looking for a drone, like what is he looking to do with it? Because that makes a difference of what kind of drone he gets. Oh, cool. There's clouds up there again. Low clouds by the hill. I don't know if you guys can see it. Quit stalking, you brat. And I can't really walk through the cemetery with her, unfortunately, or I would. They've already told me twice not to. Jesus. Fucking dog. She's so strong. Chill out, Luna. Wait up. wait for me, dog? No wind. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whoa, frog. I thought she had just kicked something on the ground like a leaf, but it was a frog that jumped. I don't know if you guys were able to see that though. Oh, mad delay. Hey Weezy, what's up? Oh, great. This bag has a hole in it. I don't want to get poop on my hands. Can you wait for me? Dog? Hang on. Come, this way. You gotta go to the trash first. Go, keep going. My phone's in my pocket, so sorry if I'm accidentally banning anyone. Or pushing a bunch of weird characters. Hopefully not, though. Stop. Thank you. Come. Oh, good, it was off. Those bleachers always make so much noise. It always sounds like there's somebody on there, but there's no one there. It's just, I think the temperature changing makes the metal move. So there's definitely no one there. It was really foggy out the other night. It was awesome. I should have taken some pictures. I was kind of busy though. Let's go to the lake, Luna. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock already. so bright out for 9. It's so weird when it's like 1 in the morning here, or like midnight, and I tune into other streamers that are out west, and I see them still hanging out in the daytime, and I get confused for a second, like, oh, this is like a replay, and then I go back and realize it's not. Here, we'll go this way. Come on. You have to get up early? Are you working tomorrow? I need to start doing that shit on my car, like changing out my transmission oil, and I gotta find tires. I gotta do an oil change too. I haven't done that shit in forever. I drove that car all over the place. Actually up there to get you a couple times. Yeah, I think the last time I did an oil change, I had done that video or streamed or something. I need to start writing the mileage on the filter. I always forget to do it, or just like choose not to. I'm just like, oh, I'll change it, because my car has a thing that tells me when the oil life starts getting weird. So I don't like always rely on that, but it's been going off. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I gotta change it before shit starts going wrong. I've just been working on the RV every day, so I've been putting that other shit aside since I don't really drive anywhere normally. I do have a few places I have to go this week though, so maybe I'll do that tomorrow when I get up. I already have the oil for it on my counter. Happy Luna, yeah. She loves going for walks. I'm beat. Just like I said, I've been working on that beast every fucking day, and then it's hard, man, just, you know, doing all that shit by myself, but little by little things are getting done. I have to close up the back, and like I've been having a hard time lifting it into place because it's so heavy, and I used my jack and I got it like pretty much into place. I'm not really happy with it yet, and I gotta make sure the wires are run through for the back lights, but I installed all the new lights and everything on it. It looks really nice. The front's supposed to have like all orange lights, and I changed them because the 3 on top were like white ones, I think, unless they were orange ones that faded to white, but I think they were clear, like, you know, the clear white color bulbs. But I changed everything to LEDs, and the top 3 lights that I have now, well, there's more than 3, but There's supposed to be 3 orange, and I ran out of orange, so I took one of the red ones and I put it there, like as the secondary one. I'll have to show it to you guys at some point. So I changed the lens from red to an extra orange one that I had, but the LEDs are actually red, so it shows through the orange. So I might just put it like in the middle light, since there's 3 on the top. Like, I think legally they're supposed to be all orange, but it's like so close to orange, it's just, you can kind of tell that they're not, because it's different from the other lights. Like I said, I'll have to show it. And I tried to put the top of the shower surround on, and I had trouble with that, so I just kind of gave up. I just put a Turnabond shit, like the tape on it for now, to hold it in place until I can find somebody who can help me actually put it back together, because it's like fiberglass with resin on the back that holds it together, and there's no way for me to do that like right now. So I just held it together so that the shower's still useful, and it's it's like screwed. The top of the surround is actually screwed into the frame, so it's fine. Like, it's not going to go anywhere, but it just sucks because it doesn't look as nice as I wanted it to. But I have people that can help me make it look nicer later, once I get some other shit finished and get the thing going. But I don't know, I'll finish that shit whenever it finishes. It's just a lot of work for me, so there's no way I can put a timeline on when the fuck I'm gonna finish, because every time I run into a problem, it takes me a whole day to try to solve it. It's coming along though. Like I said, the lights are all in, all the other panels are in, the windows are all in, except for the back one, because I don't want to put the back window in until I have the back sealed up, because I need that hole there where the window is so I can hold it up and push it into place. And the inside walls and stuff I haven't done yet, but all the outside stuff's all done. It's all sealed up. It's rained a few times too, and no leaks coming in. The back, I just cover the back up with like a piece of plastic so it doesn't get wet, but until I close it up. So far it's been really good holding out all the water, so I'm happy with it. I have to go around and like clean all the seals around the opposite side of the RV that I didn't rip apart, because all those seals need to be redone too, like be recaulked and stuff. It's a lot, like I said, it's a lot of work. Like, all those little things take time. Like, just sitting there scrubbing parts, takes me like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then I gotta sit there and like do all these little things that people don't normally think about. So that shit takes forever. I looked for the vent for the top two, that's the size for the escape vent on the front hatch or whatever, and I can't seem to find the right size one that I need, because like everywhere I see online sells the smaller ones, but not that big escape hatch sized vent. I need to find out where to get that. How's the wolf? She's doing good. She's been just running around with me every day and hanging out with me outside while I work on the RV and all that. But mainly just chill. What is it? What do you hear? gonna get dark quick. Sun went behind those trees and everything, so I'm about to get blacked out here. There's no lights or anything. You know what sucks about this camera is you can't change the aperture on it at all. It is what it is, and it's automatic. So it's not like on a GoPro where you can set it to be on a certain frame rate with a certain aperture with the Pro Tune. That's the only thing that sucks, but the stabilization on this I love so much better. But now there's that Real Steady Go or whatever app. I think that's what it's called, Real Steady Go. And it's supposed to be really amazing at stabilizing GoPro footage. So I want to try it out, but it's kind of pricey. So I'm going to wait till I can afford it again. I was going to use it with this camera and see how it actually works. But I do have those two GoPros that I'm going to start using soon. So it'll be interesting to see like how that reacts and everything with that app. All the fireflies are coming out. I see them all sparkling in the distance. Do you guys see them yet? I don't know if you've seen any. I probably will by the time I start getting back towards the house, because it's darker there. I was MIA. I don't know, I was time traveling, sorry. I'm going a couple places this week, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to have my camera or anything, so if I can get footage, I'll post it. Can you guys see them now over the grass? All the little sparkly bitches. They're like little fairies. Oh, I should probably just check, huh? Come on, delay. We'll wait. Oh yeah, you can kind of see them if I don't move and I just stay as still as possible. Luna, don't pull me. I have to stay really still, or otherwise the footage looks glitchy. Where am I going? I'll talk to you about it off stream. If anything, I don't know, like, whether or not I'm gonna get video, so. Whoa, there's one. I had it for a second. flew right past my face. I can tell you, I just didn't think you cared. There's so many now. Go to a bando? Where? There's no bandos here. They're actually the opposite way. There was a couple places that I walked by on some streams that were abandoned. Oh, the thing. My neighbor wanted to go skydiving with me, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go or what's gonna happen, or if I can have the camera, or if they're gonna record it or any of that shit. But my neighbor wanted to go, so I was gonna take him to go do that, and they have the AFF course starting like next weekend, so I was thinking about going with him then. That way, if I can get up to date for this year with my paperwork stuff, that'll be a good thing. So I might take him with me to the place in Cincinnati that we went to as well, but I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to find out if I can get my car fixed in time to make the drive up there. And then next week, you already know I'm hanging out with you, but I'm not going to tell you that because you already know that. So if you want to come with me, you can come with me. I think they're having some kind of party on the 4th, but just for I think they're just doing stuff for the wingsuit guys. And I can't do that, but I'd like to go watch and go see what they do. If you want to go do that, and then we can come blow shit up by my house or something. Make a bonfire, usual. It's getting dark real quick. I should probably just turn on my light at this point anyway. If they let you go, do you want to go, Ashley, or no? I don't know if they'll be doing that day, but here I can at least ask. I wonder how far south these fireflies go, because they don't exist in Florida or anything. I remember they were all over in New York when I used to live there. I know they're not in Colorado. I don't think I remember seeing them. Maybe I saw a couple. I can't remember. Yeah, okay. I mean, if you want to go, I'll ask them. I don't, like, the only thing they told me was that that day they were doing stuff for the wingsuit guys, but a lot of times they do, like, you know, multiple different things on the same day, so it's hard to know, like, what exactly is going on unless you just go and show up. But if anything, if we can get up early, we can go check it out, just go see what they're doing, and then leave or whatever. But if you want to go and try it, I can ask them. They have some really cool people there that I got to know when I went there last year that, like, worked there. A couple of them were at the other place that I used to go to, so I recognized them from there. It's like a couple, and they both, I think they do instructions too. One of them does tandems, the other one, I think, like, helps teach classes, does a couple other things. But they go to both places, and I think they work at, like, between both places. So it's kind of cool, because, like, saw familiar faces there, you know? But yeah, I have no idea what they're doing that day, but I figured I'd go check it out. And since you'll be in town, if there's an opportunity for you to go, you can at least try. I see lightning. Did you guys see that? Up in those big clouds up there. That one big cloud. There it goes again. It's not bright though. First time it was. I don't know if the camera was pointing that high. It's been so hot out past few days. That's one thing I'm not looking forward to. Having full pants and long sleeve with this heat. Other thing that sucks there too is it's kind of pricey for video, but they told me, I don't know if it's like because they include an editing fee on top of it, but I asked them about, like, if they didn't edit it, if it would be cheaper, and they said I had to talk to the person filming that day, and it's random at whoever shows up. But I'll find out more about it when I'm there, I guess, next weekend. If everything goes well anyway. You're trying to be healthier? What are you doing? I'm going for a long ass walk. How about you? Oh, why they taped everything off? See? You hear that? Why is it so noisy? skateboarding and less alcohol. That sounds like a good start. Yeah, I've been trying to drink a lot of liquids too. So my stomach's been all fucked up again. And I've been like just downing glasses of water. And like vitamin drinks and stuff. Just trying to not do anything like sugary. Except for like the fruit juices and stuff. I guess those are kind of sugary, but it's natural shit, not like Minute Maid powder bullshit. Flower massacre. What's that do? Putting a cucumber in water? Is it just to flavor it so you can drink it easier? I had one of those like mason jars that had a lid for it that you could put fruits in it. And I tried it a couple times and it was okay, but I just felt like I was just wasting fruits. I mean, I would eat them sometimes afterwards, but they would be like all gross and soggy and flavorless for the most part. I was fucking with the shower surround thing for the RV earlier, which is fiberglass, and I went to go wash my arms before I took Luna for a walk, and I could kind of feel some of it. I didn't realize that it was fiberglass. I totally forgot, and because I was hitting it with the Dremel to get some of the old glue off. Come this way. The resin that holds it together. Okay, I guess we're crossing. I guess I need to shower with cold water, right? So that it doesn't open the pores and then they just come out. The fiberglass pieces. It's not bothering me now, but I just thought about it because I was like, I'm all gross from needing a shower after working on that shit today. And I'm like, when I put warm water was when it was burning, like it actually hurt. It felt like a bunch of little pins stinging my arm. But when I put cold water and washed it, it was fine. Yeah, it does make it itchy. It feels like burning stuff. And you know what's weird? When I was younger, in like elementary school, middle school time, they used to have, I don't know, I guess they still have itch powder, right? Like you can buy it. And it's like these little, they look like little pieces of wood, just like a bunch of little tiny wood fibers. Whatever, I guess it is fiberglass, right? Like, anyway, this kid took like the whole bag of it and like poured it down the back of this chick's shirt that was sitting in front of him. That didn't go well. Leave the bunny. Oh no, it's a kitty. 2 kitties. Oh, there's another one too. There's 3 kitties. Oh, they're all kittens. He's so cute. That's a cute little, like, white and orange kitten. I don't know if you guys were able to see it. like you got sandblasted. Yeah. Oh man. That shit's so bad. I remember getting it on my arms. And the bag broke in my pocket once. Cucumber and mint. I should grow my own of both. Those other ones I have on my kitchen counter are starting to do well. I'm gonna have to move them soon. No, don't go over here. Damn, it's almost 10. I gotta figure out dinner. I think everything's starting to open back up later. Ignore it. It's fine. Keep going. Come on, keep going. Leave it. Good girl. No, keep going. Ignore it. Good girl. Keep going. Pretend it never happened. What's that? Oh, it's a flag. It's like Silent Hill when you get just a phone or a little flashlight and you can barely see anything. That's what the stream looks like right now. Yeah, that dog looked a lot bigger than it sounded. Then maybe they had two and I only saw the bigger dog. It's a fake bunny. Keep going. Damn, my back's actually hurting me from wearing this thing because I haven't worn it in a while. Yeah, I told you guys it was gonna get dark mad quick before I got home. It was so bright when I stepped out. Yay. Come on, Luna. Let's go. Yay, lights. Bunny. There's so many bunnies out. Oh, well, why are you hanging out there? Yeah, look, these guys are kind of wonky because they're not really growing straight. These might be the tomatoes because I don't really know. I didn't mark them. I'm an idiot. But these guys I know are the morning... Oh, I was like, what the fuck are those lights? These are the morning glories. They're starting to look really nice. They haven't flowered yet though. And then these guys are all growing. Some of these are strawberries and some of these are tomatoes and some of these are some other shit. I have like a couple of, not, what is it, cauliflower? Yeah, there's a cauliflower and something else. But I don't know what those look like when they grow, so it's my first time trying those. Are you hungry? You want, you got flour all over your face. Pollen or something. You got food already, butthead. She hasn't. Yeah, you ate. You ate already. Oh wait, I'm still attached. What do you mean why don't I allow comments on my streams? I don't have anything disabled. There's comments. I can see what you guys are saying. I don't know what you mean. And I have TTS on and all that. Oh, you already have a can. You have an open can. I got you, man. Hey, what's up, Find It, Fix It? What's new? I'll show you in a bit. My fucking hands hurt, but that ain't new. Meow! Meow! What, you want to go out too? You can come out back with me. He's been wanting to run past the fence every day, so I let him go one day, and now he won't leave me alone about it. Hang on, man, I gotta clean the bowl. Oh, you got a bully make box too you gotta open. You wanna open your bully make box? Maybe I'll open that with her first. You know, and if she's not gonna want some of this stuff because she wants her food, so... Actually, maybe I'll wait. I'll just record it tomorrow or something when she's in the morning. She can open it with me. Oh, cool. So you got a new chainsaw that doesn't even need any work. That's great. Aquaberry, I've done everything I possibly can to help Ashley not lose her cat. I even got her a GPS collar for it. Not much you can do from here, unfortunately. I think, honestly, somebody probably fucking took it, because by now it would have been back. So, that really sucks. Hopefully it gets out, because it'll come back if it gets out of the house. I would assume wherever it is, it probably doesn't want to be inside if it is. He's not, I mean, he already ate. He'd had food before I even went out. So I don't know what you waiting on. You already ate, fatty. Hey, what are you doing? Why are you pushing my camera? Falcor, you're blocking the camera, buddy. What do you want? What do you want? I don't have any more of those stick treats. I gave you the last one last night. I have these if you want these. Actually, I haven't looked at the lights outside yet at nighttime. I'm gonna take a look at what they look like. You guys can look with me. Wait until those grow like big enough to where I'm gonna put them in like a container altogether, but I'm gonna wait. No, mine aren't deleted. I just have my videos set to where if it like it automatically captures comments that it thinks it's spam, and it sits in like a spam folder until I approve stuff usually. Because, you know, people like to be assholes, so I had to turn that stuff on so it auto mods for me. And I also have mods that can go in and do that shit. Oh, if you don't follow me on Facebook too, you should have seen I got this letter in the mail yesterday from a Jehovah's Witness wanting me to join their cult. But I don't want to join a cult right now. I want to start my own cult. Falcor, you want to be in my cult? We don't have to drink Kool-Aid or anything. I promise. Luna, you want to go outside? I have to go see what my lights look like at night. You can come with me. Falcor, you can come too, but don't run away. Or you're coming back up. He's coming. I don't even think he's coming. Are you? You are. You're coming or not? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I turned on the light. Give me a second. Takes a second to come on. Let's see. Turn the lights on in there too. I have to plug this in. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, I fixed this light too. Look, I turn it on. I moved the switch it's on, so it's the one closest to the door now. So that works. It's bright. I know. It used to be on that switch for some reason, but this is the extra wire. So I think what I'm going to do is take the other light that's like that one, and I'm going to install it somewhere maybe like up here or some shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it here, like right next to the door. I don't know yet. I don't know where the best place. Hey, Falcor. All this like sand looking stuff that's down here is from earlier. I had to cut all that plastic stuff that I was putting. I have like a trim piece that I was trying to put back on the shower surround, but it was like fucked up and it just didn't want to go back on because the fiberglass was all fucked. So I had to Dremel a bunch of it. I had the AC in here because it was way too hot. But it actually, with the new insulation, I could feel a difference of the air in here getting cooler faster, even with the hole there, and the windows open. But I put that towel down so that it blocks the window a little bit, so the air's not like going directly out. Anyway, whatever. I'll show you guys all this shit once I'm closer to being done with it. Like the shower and all that. I put the shower back together, but I'm having trouble. Like, there's a plastic piece that goes behind the wall. I don't know if I can show it. This piece right here that like turns around is really hard to turn this because there's a wall right here, and it's basically the part that gets the cold water or hot water, whichever one it is. Hot water, because cold would go to the toilet. There's no reason hot water should go to the toilet, so I'm gonna assume that this is cold, this is hot. So anyway, this piece that goes around here, right? Every time, I don't even know if you can see it. So every time I screw it into place, it ends up pointing up. So I need it pointing down. So I have to figure that out. That's a pain in the ass. And there's not like a lot of room back here to work with, and my hands are really swollen and like already in a lot of pain from doing all this other shit in here. So I just gave up. I'm like, I'll fuck with that tomorrow or another day. Because the other one's on fine, and it's screwed in, and I was able to tighten it enough to where it goes down. But the other one, it tightens all the way up, and then it gets to a point where I can't tighten it anymore. And I can't connect it, so I have to figure that out another time when I have some patience to sit down and fuck with it. And also, every time I twist it, it's messing up the tape that I put around it. You know how you put that tape that keeps it from leaking? Okay, I'm going to show you what I meant about the lights. Because I put all new lights and they look really nice except for the one because I ran out of the right color. I didn't realize it. I thought the LEDs were white with like the colored cap, but it's not. Let me make sure Falcor's not running off. Oh, there you are, buddy. I just want to make sure you're not running away. I'm going to come open the other door, okay? You want to come over here to the other door? Come here. You wanna be the driver? You wanna hang out in the driver's seat? You can drive for me. These seats are storage already. I actually removed a lot of the storage because there's way more than I need. I'll show you all the storage in here if you really want to see. But there's plenty of storage. Okay, I have the hazards on right now, so that's a good way to at least test. But yeah, let's turn the parking lights on. I'll turn this bitch off. Okay, so blinking, that's working. See, orange, orange. And then you see how that one's red? I think I'm going to put that red one in the middle and then move the orange one that way. Because it's got like a... It's got an orange cap on it, but the LEDs are actually red. That one's working now. The side one here. Okay, that one's working good. Okay. Shit. And then the back... Oh yeah, that top one, the top ones aren't plugged in yet because I have to seal it all up. But this is all working. Yeah, here. So my lights are blinking. I just took this off so I have room back here to work with the wires. Okay, so blinking. The top ones are all off at the moment, but I made sure they all work. They're all red. This guy's not blinking. So the bulb in there, I think the bottom piece isn't touching all the way, so I'm gonna have to open that. And because I can see it in there, and the filament, the top filament's on, but the bottom filament isn't. This one, I put that little LED red bulb in there, but I think legally I probably have to have it white, right? If I don't know if they'll stop me for having that as red, but it's actually brighter than the white one, and it stays on. The white one, it like bounces around and turns on and off when I drive. So I think this one might be better for now, because at least you can still see. And then that one's new and working. Top one's working. Okay, good. So all the lights work. Let me not kill the battery. The flasher is kind of weird too. It's like this. It's this little lever here on the side, and you have to like pull it, and then you like okay. So if I pull it, it does nothing. But then if you have to turn to the right, or I think to the right or to the left, and then it turns the hazards on. But if you just leave it in the middle, it just turns it off. I don't know what it does in the back. Let's go see. Oh, it looks like they're just on. They're not blinking though. So the flashers only work when you put a turn signal on. Yeah, but the lights all work. And then, oh yeah, I gotta test the reverse one. I want to see what that looks like at night, if they're bright enough. Let's put this bitch in reverse. There we go. I think that's reverse. Yeah, the light, it looks like it's brighter. Okay, yeah, the white one's on. For reverse, this one is not. So I've got to mess with the bulb in there. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, it's just the bulb. I probably have to bend the little... See, that's what I don't like about these. That's why I want to get LEDs, because LEDs don't have to touch metal, and it doesn't matter if it bounces around. The bulbs don't turn off. I think that's what's happening with this one, where the second filament isn't touching the thing correctly. But I'll buy LEDs one day. They're like, it's like over $100 for replacements. So, and I don't even think they make this same exact size. All the ones that I saw on Amazon, they're all small. They're like way smaller than it fits here. So I'll have to find something. Oh, behind all of this, I put new wood as well, so that when I put the ladder up and the other pieces of metal, it'll actually hold on to something and not just the fiberglass. So there's like new wood behind everything now. Same thing for this, the license plate thing. There's wood behind here, there's wood behind here, all holding it in place. But overall, I mean, I'm having a hard time pushing it back in like all the way, but tomorrow, if I get the wires pulled out from the top enough to where I can plug all those lights in, what I'm doing is I'm using this on top of my bottle jack, and I'm pushing this up higher, and then I go to the top and I'm hitting it with my rubber mallet, and it gets it like just about in place. But I didn't want to do it 100% because I have to open it back up to get these wires through. So I didn't want to like close it and have it perfect and then go, fuck, now I got to take it off and fight with it again. So I just left it like that for now. Look, all these panels are all in now. Everything's working. All of these panels are all installed and good. And then back here, I installed the new pipes. I mean, there's junk back here right now, but those are, all the new piping is done. So when I have it connected to the container, the water container again, I can go under here and release the valve of the water if I need to drain all the water out of the pipes. So it just goes underneath the vehicle. There's like two little faucets that I open up, and then all the water can come out. So I do that whenever it's winter, so it doesn't like blow the pipes from freezing with water in there. This thing I put back on, and I have the wood behind it, so this will stay in place and not pop out again. It's nice and tight. And then I put all the caulking around it, so this thing's good. I just have to plug it back into that, but I haven't washed it yet. I gotta wash that one day. Yeah, let me turn the lights off so I don't kill the battery. I've been trying to keep it charged. Falcor, where are you at? I think he ran back in. What is that? Oh, because the door's open. Hey, what are you chewing on? Oh, that's... I guess she got the piece of the... What is this? Oh, that's... Oh, that... I know what that is. Why are you chewing on that? She just wants to rip it apart. It's the piece that I put in the... on the ceiling in the bathroom. There was a piece I had to cut off of it today. I guess she probably likes the way it feels on her teeth. Hey, can you not chew on that, please? Leave it. Come here. Come here. You want chicken instead? Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come with me. Let's go get chicken. Come on. Let's go. Brake lights? Oh yeah, I should probably test the brake lights, huh? How the fuck do I do that? I guess I could just look from back here. Will they work if I just push them with no keys? Guess not. What about if I have the parking lights on? No. If not, I'll fuck with that tomorrow. Oh wait, I saw it. Park. Yeah, I can't really see. I might not even have the wire plugged in yet for it underneath. I'll have to see. Okay, see that? Okay, right and left are working, but I don't see it getting brighter for brake. Yeah, I'll have to check it later. When I have light outside to actually look if the wire down there is plugged in, or if there's any fuses out. Because this has all the old, like underneath there are those glass fuses. They're not like the regular fuses you see in cars. They're the old school ones. So yeah, the one for the brake light, I have to check if it's got a dead fuse or not. But yeah, with that red light in the middle, I was hoping those LEDs would have been white because it would have been great, but I So I have two choices. I could either put back, well, I guess I have three choices. I could put back the old one. So I have like all the old ones here, but they have these shitty little bulbs that like hardly ever work right. So I could just put this in replacement and put the yellow or the orange cap on it. I should have it. Yeah, the one that's out there now. But yeah, before it was white. See, they were like these white caps. And the front three. But I think what I'm going to do is I might put the red one in the middle and see how that looks. But I don't want to get pulled over for that. I don't think I will. But maybe. Maybe they might have a red light at the top. Even though it's not blinking or anything, I don't know. I feel like that would be a problem. But it's not even super red. But I don't want to have any fucking problems driving, you know? So I have to see like what will work. This so I put like a protector here, so if it does rain, it pushes the water to the back too. It's like screwed into the frame of the RV and the top wood here, and it comes underneath this board. What else did I do? I did so much shit. Oh yeah, I reconnected the wires for the fan, but the fan that was up here, it's the motor's fucked because it's like I think it's a brushed DC motor. So when you turn it on, it makes this like grinding sound, probably because the brushes inside of them are worn out and old. So it's only like $15 to replace it. But I think what I'm going to do instead is I might just get a couple computer fans, and I have to figure out a way to print like, see this? There's like a bracket up here that holds the motor with two screws. I might be able to get like a couple of fans because I have a whole bunch of old computer parts, so I could probably get like 2 fans and print something that like holds them side by side here and have them both come on. And I want to put a switch also that I can reverse the polarity, so you can either suck air out or pull air in depending on whether it's hot or cold out. And I'm going to do the same up here. I'm going to take this screen out and cut the pieces of wood behind it correctly so that I can put computer fans in there. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to run the wires, these wires right here. I currently have them hooked up to the fans here, these guys. I could even just put these guys on there. I could just pop them off of these and then mount them up there if they fit. They should. Oh shit. Let me turn them off. It's cool because they have this little thing too that you can turn the speed up and down. But I was wondering if maybe they'll fit there, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're too big for that space. Yeah, I don't think the fans do, but the case around it doesn't. Anyway, I got computer fans that fit there perfectly. Phone. That's what I made it for in the first place. What I set it up for originally. Where does the bed go? Up there. The bed goes up here in this space. The bed's upstairs right now, over by my bathroom. But yeah, this will get all cleaned out, and this whole, the mattress fits in here perfectly. And then I usually have my pillows up here. But see, there's storage up here, okay? There's storage up here. There's storage underneath both of these seats. See this right here opens up. So this whole thing under here is storage. And then there's all this storage down here and in the kitchen, right? There's storage down here in the bathroom, in there. And then there's storage back here as well. Oh yeah, I hooked this other light up too. It's all good. I'm gonna hook this back up here in the ceiling, but I gotta put the ceiling wood up so I have something to screw it into, the lights. I was kind of playing with the idea of putting them in here on the top, pointing this way, but I feel like it's just like if you're looking in the mirror, you're just gonna have this bright light pointing in your face. It's probably better to just put it on the ceiling like it was. See, so this whole thing is a closet too. Like this piece of wood here, I have the board that goes up here. I never, like it was in good shape, so I kept it. So once I'm done working in here with everything, the water container goes under here, right? And then there's a board that goes up here that looks like this wall, and it's the same pattern or whatever. So I staple it down, and then now this whole thing becomes a closet. And normally there's 2 doors with mirrors here that are like bathroom mirrors, and so you can open it up, and then in here there's a full closet. And I have a pole that gets screwed into up here and back here to that piece of wood, and it, like, you can hang your clothes up on, you know, like a rack. These wires are just for all these lights that I gotta plug in. Yeah, there's storage up here too. There's storage underneath the vehicle on the outside. And then there's storage under this. This is where the batteries are gonna go though. And then there's a small storage box here, but that's outside. So nothing's gonna go in there anymore anyway. It used to be a battery space. But yeah, there's plenty of storage here. So that's why I didn't want to make any extra boxes for storage. No computer fans, they don't move anywhere near enough air. Yeah, I mean, I don't think so either. And the thing is that I can't afford to get like everything that I fucking need to get to make it a badass fucking RV right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do what I can with what I got, and then eventually as I go on, I'll replace things, you know, little by little. Because there's only so much I can do. I'm just one fucking person, you know. It's not easy as it is. But look, I've used computer fans in here before when this fan blew out, and I had 2 in there connected, and it worked fine because all you're trying to do is just get some of the air in. I'm not trying to like cool this place down. If I'm trying to cool this place down, this is what I'm using, my AC. So I was thinking of building a box up here on top of the water container that the AC can go in and the hose could just go out here, you know, and or I could even just put the AC here because I can install a box right on top of the electrical stuff. There's already a board screwed in here, so I can put one on top of it, and I can put the AC up in this area as well. So I've got different areas that I've been thinking about it, because like if I put this AC in there, I don't know like if it would be that great inside of there, just because it has to suck in from the sides. I would have to like create vents and all that shit. So I'm trying to like figure out what's the best way to use that for now. I have a smaller one that's a little bit smaller, but it doesn't cool the RV enough. This one works fine on my generator. That's why I wanted to use it, because if I just plug in my generator in the back of the RV on the rack that I want to put it on, it's then I can have like a real AC in here but I just don't know where to put it yet. I'm trying to figure that out, like where the best place is that it can actually suck in the hot air and blow out cold air. But while I was working in here today, it was totally bearable. It held the temperature like good enough to where I wasn't dying in here. But I mean, I'm not going to be living in this thing right now. I'm just going to be like traveling around in it. So I want to get it to where it needs to be, just so that it's functional, and then later I'll make it work better and better, you know, as time goes on. It's the plan anyway. I mean, if I was fucking rich, I would do it. I would just order everything and install it all. I would have somebody else fucking do it for me. I'll just buy another RV. Fuck it, dude. I want to see though, how fast do these move with the power of the vehicle alone. There's the other 2. Oh, the other 2 are here. Let's see. Hey buddy, welcome back. Bro, that's moving air. How the fuck are you gonna say that ain't moving air? If I got 2 of these as like just little tiny fans to blow some stuff around, it's not a big deal. It works for these, and these things blow fucking fast. They make other ones too that I saw. They have ones that look like computer fans, but they're not. They're like a little bit heavy duty. And I have those ones that blow really fast too, the big ones. I'll have to see which ones are fastest with these. But also, let's see here. Yeah, these are way faster. So these are more like what my bigger fans spin like. These things move air. Right now, also, this, I have to print out another fan for the one that goes in here. And oh yeah, the bulb works now too. So the light's working now. This is all painted in. There's the fan in there. That's all working. It just needs a blade. Oh yeah, the outside's all back on, dude. All the windows are back on and everything. This window I didn't put all the way on. I mean, it's on, but I have to pull this part of it back out. The outside's already all caulked and stuff, but I have to pull the metal thing out because this goes in front of the wood. So once I put the wood on the wall, this is going to be like what holds it, you know, inside. What holds the window inside from falling out. Because it kind of goes up in the lip a little bit. But other than that, everything else is in. This window's all back on. The sides all, look. All of the panels are all back in. Do I have anything I need down there? No. Oh, hey Falcor. Is this a new window for you? Wait, I gotta close it. Go to the door. Go over here to the door. I don't want to hurt him. You gotta move. Where's that? There he is. Yeah, this guy I'm deciding on what to do. So I haven't screwed this back in. I have the piece there to put it back in. But yeah, like all the things that go, the weather strip that goes on top of the screws, like I'm gonna end up needing all those new as well. For now I just put like caulking over the screws, but eventually I'm gonna need to get like new weather stripping for it too. But yeah, all these doors are on, they're all working, they're all good. This is where the gas is, under there. I bought a cap too for the gas thing, but it was the wrong size. I'm gonna have to fucking exchange it. This is the only thing I haven't put back yet, is the back, because I still need to get in here for the wire so I can finish the lights at the top. There's like 5 lights up there that I have they're in the sink in the bathroom. I just have to install them. These things here really helped out to hold that piece in, because remember it was all bowing out, but I was trying to explain to everyone that like it's fine because it gets pushed back in with there's like an awning thing there that holds all of the metal in. So even though it was bowing out a little bit, that thing pushed it right back into place. It's, you know, it's, the RV's not perfect, but I'm just gonna fix it little by little over time, and it'll eventually get back to like a nice looking RV. But at the moment, it needs a fucking paint job. It needs to be washed. It needs a lot of fucking things. You know that. That's why over the years I've been just doing what I can. It's just a lot of work to do alone. But hey, I got this far, so what the fuck? Why not? At this point, it's like I might as well keep going. It's like past beyond the point of no return at this point. Because I don't have that much left to do, you know. I'm like at that light is so bright. I'm gonna have to put like a piece of something on there. That light gets hot too. I'm gonna have to maybe get an LED one day. because that thing's hot as balls. It's gonna melt whatever plastic I put in there. But yeah, I think once the walls and the ceilings get put in and all that, the doors in the bathroom, like all the drawers and all this shit, it'll start looking a lot more like a fucking RV. But right now it's just a fucking mess because I have shit everywhere, and it's kind of pointless to just kind of keep, like, I started trying to keep it spotlessly clean because I was just misplacing too many things, and I organized things a little bit better, but it got to a point where, like, just cleaning it every fucking day after I was done, I just realized was so pointless because the next day was just going to become a mess again. So I just wait till it's like a mess to the point where I can't walk around, and then that's when I do a full cleanup. I mean, this little shit, whatever, it looks bad, but it sweeps right up, vacuums right up. That's the thing too, like, then once I get all this shit back on, then I gotta start working on painting the floors and painting the walls and all that. So it's like, it's a lot of fucking work still left to do, but at least, hey, all the wood's done, the side panels are back on, the roof's all back on, there's no more leaks on the roof. I'm happy about that. I got the trim pieces that go back in between these too, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to line up the boards perfectly, but hopefully they bend enough up here, because there's like a slight bend, but I'm thinking if I screw into these boards, it's going to like force it to bend just enough. It's like a really thin board, but it's not the same exact stuff that they used, so I don't know if it's going to cause any problems. And I'll have to figure out what to do about this too, because, oh, that's just a washer? Oh, that's no big deal then. I was like, I guess I could just drill a hole. I'll pull that off. I have to do the same. No, this side's already on, so I don't have to fuck with it. I don't know if these lights work. Oh. Could be the bulb, could be whatever. I don't fucking know. I'll figure that out too. Hey, leave him. I heard him. Where is he? Where is he? Hey, let him go. I know. She doesn't like you being out. Sorry, buddy. Actually, here's the piece right here. Let's see. See, these are the doors for the bathroom here that have the mirrors on them and everything. And I still have a lot of these panel pieces that will cover a lot of the bullshit up once the walls are back on and everything. Yeah, it's nice and insulated now too. Before that styrofoam is okay, but the new one with the reflectives, I mean, I could tell there was a little bit of a difference today. Even when I come in the morning and it's like hot out, it's still not super hot in here yet. So it's definitely keeping in the temperature pretty decent. This is the piece that goes in here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll have to figure out the wires first. I guess I can't put that down just yet. But anyway, that makes it a closet. I was gonna put it back on, but I can't. I forgot the electrical wires have to be done first, so I could figure out if I need to cut anything open. I don't know. Also, the vents. I think I'm just gonna put the vent covers back on the hole so it's not like an open hole. But I was thinking about one day getting speakers and putting them there. I'll show you what I mean. So like this, the RV had, you know, like a speaker up there, which I'm going to replace. And then there was a speaker up here, which is gone now. But there's a hole down there for a vent. And I was thinking about putting a speaker down there in the bathroom, because then I could put TTS on it and stuff. Because it's definitely going to have to be. But I can also just use Bluetooth speakers, those little clips. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like embedded into the RV, because the RV right now doesn't even have a radio in it. Well, I mean it does, but it doesn't have like a useful radio. It's a fucking tape deck. So the only way I could really play anything on it is if I put like a one of those radio signal things that you put on your phone, and then you can tune it to the station. Remember those? Or like they had those tapes that you plug in, but then they had like a, what is it, an quarter-inch adapter or whatever, 1/8 inch that you put into your phone. That shit's funny. I used to have to use those back in the day. Did any of you guys get to use those? Ugh. Yeah, there's a lot of little things that still need to be done, but altogether it's a lot of big things. It's coming together though. It's just every day I'm working on it as much as I can. And I'm getting things done. It's just impossible to do it like overnight alone. But the main thing for me that I'm happy about is I haven't seen water in here in like a month, and that's fucking awesome. Because it was getting soaked in here. You have no idea. It was like, it got to a point where it was bad. It got really soaked. Luckily, I had covered all the wood with this deck stuff. Because otherwise it would all be getting ruined. But everything dried up pretty nice once I put the roof on and everything and sealed it all up. I'm happy with it so far. I can't wait to start like doing the interior stuff in here. But the outside is like super important to get right, because if I fuck up the outside, everything on the inside is going to get ruined, instantly. So I'm going to take as long as I need to figure out how the fuck to get it, done the best I possibly can as one person on the outside. Then the inside I can have fun with. I feel like the inside stuff is going to be a lot more fun for me to do, because like painting or like drawing stuff on the walls or like whatever I decide to do, like I think is going to be, I don't know, a lot more stimulating for me than just trying to get stupid shit sealed up, like cleaning window seals and stuff like that. Like all this has to be all cleaned out. See, like there's old glue down here too that's all cracked and fucked. Like eventually that shit's going to get replaced. I can't do it now. But for now, at least there's something there. So I'm probably going to just scrub it all clean with like a brush and, dirt remover shit, that purple stuff, purple power. And then I'll probably put some new caulking down, but like just regular bullshit. So then eventually one day I'll deal with it. But for now, as long as the window's not falling out, I'm happy. It's in there pretty good. I have to figure something out for Luna too, because like I'm gonna replace these screens. Like I have screen, I have like pet screen material that's stronger than this stuff. So I'll have to pull these off and then put the other stuff on. But Luna can still go through. I mean, it's fucking fabric. Like that fabric ain't gonna hold her in. So it kind of sucks because I can't leave. Like, it would be nice to just leave the windows open on a cool night with the screen so that no bugs get in. But Luna would go right through that shit. So I gotta figure something out one day for the outside. I gotta like bolt something to the frame that's like some kind of gate thing. It's gonna have to be custom. And it's probably gonna take me a fucking month to make. I don't know. But I gotta do something, so if she's with me, she doesn't go through the window. Especially with that shoddy sealant, I feel like she could probably pop it out if she hits it hard enough. Like right now, it's on there. It doesn't feel like it's coming out at all. But I just worry about that kind of shit. Oops. I had to clean all the hoses in the back and stuff too. That was a pain in the ass. I put bleach through everything so I could make sure it's all cleaned out, because it's what the water goes through that you drink. Well, or shower with, or whatever you do with it, whatever I decide. I don't think I'm going to drink it. And I'm going to have to bleach this thing out too. I mean, the inside The inside's always been protected, but, you know, there's probably like dirt, sand, and other shit that gets in there. Alright, let me close this bitch up. I wish I knew someone near here who did like handyman work that could fucking help me out with some of this stuff. I just don't really have anyone that I know and trust out here like that. My uncle said he would come help me with it, but, you know, plane shit right now and all that stuff, it ain't gonna happen for a long time. So I figure maybe what I can do is get it to a point where it's just usable again, and then maybe I'll take it down to Florida and just have him help me fix all the shit that I couldn't do on my own, and maybe he'll help me build out some stuff that will look nicer, and I can rip out some of the old shit, because he's really good at doing that kind of stuff. Does it for a living, so. But yeah, I would have to go to Florida for that to happen, because he ain't coming up here anytime soon. That's another thing too, like, now that YouTube's kind of fucked me on money shit, then I don't know like what I'm going to do about gas on these trips that I wanted to go on. So, because that was a big thing, like I was making enough so that I could support myself on gas, and then, you know, people could still donate, but I wouldn't have to rely on that. And that's my number one thing, like, I don't want to do anything that relies on donations. That's not what I want ever. That's a shitty life to live. So I'm gonna put it on hold if I have to, you know, like if I get to that point where I just can't go on a trip because I don't have money for gas and all that, I'll just put it on hold till I do, and then I'll dip the fuck out. But for now, I'm okay. I just don't know what's gonna happen a few months from now, you know. But I'm working on it. I also thought about this little doorway here. That monitor pretty much fits perfectly in there. If I made a bracket to hold it, it would not fall out. That's how perfect it fits in. Like, it would just... I don't know what the point would be of having the monitor on the side versus the back. I mean, I guess it wouldn't block the window back there. That would be a good thing. Maybe the side would be better than the back. I don't know. I think the back would be more fun. Because then I could use my phone to log into the computer and like change whatever the back says. If somebody's behind me, I can put a middle finger if they're honking at me or something, you know. Ideas, all takes time. And this fucking outlet too. I don't know why they had an outlet on the ceiling. I mean, unless it was for like like if you were to install an AC unit and you needed to plug in, I don't know why would you need an outlet on the ceiling? Maybe just to, like, even if you're just charging your phone or something. But I feel like maybe bringing it down there behind the wall, or I don't know. Just deal with it another day. But yeah, this used to hang up here on the ceiling. I don't know why. I'm wondering if this red wire maybe... No, this is power on this switch. So I wonder if that affects this light up here, or if it was the old bulb that used to be over there. No, that one's not on the switch, so it wasn't. I forget. I have to go back and look at my videos from when I ripped this apart to find out what else was plugged in here. Because I'd switched the wiring for this light outside, so I have to figure out what I want to do with this one. I could attach it to the door, so if anybody tries to open the door, they'll just get shocked with 9 volts of fury. Just put your tongue on it. Oh, I got a company who might be sending me a couple of drone parts for review. Maybe just one, but maybe more than one. I don't know. I'm waiting to find out. There's a company who makes a smoke stopper and a finder. So like if you lose your drone somewhere, and your battery gets ripped out, it'll still beep, and so you can go find it. They might send me that. But they also make a couple other cool things, like a dual cam switcher. So if you have two cameras on a drone, you could switch between them. It's like a little chip that you can program. And then they also have a little mini drone that they sell, like a 180 millimeter, I think, or 150 millimeter. Maybe it's 180. I'll have to see. But yeah, they might want me to do a review on it on my channel, so I might do that if I get it. I'll let you guys know. Because I used my Crossfire to find it last time by using the signal. I did a video where I mentioned it and everything, but I never posted it. I just got sick of looking at myself on editing, so I stopped for a few days. She's still out here? I think she is. I need to eat something. I don't think I ate dinner yet, did I? Oh yeah, she's still out here. What's up? Can I take this back now? You don't need to be chewing on that. That's not good for you. Hi. Do you have a steak? I won't take your steak, don't worry. I saw that look you're giving me. What? 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 Ah, bugs. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Go ahead. The bugs are all coming towards the light. Sorry, Luna. I know. Oh, she almost caught it. Did you catch it? Did you catch the fly? Alright, I'll leave with the light. Sorry. Did my money increase from Google? Yeah, by like fucking not much. I got, instead of 300 and something or whatever it was at, it was like 400 and something. It's not much. But I don't know, I mean, it seems like they did something, because my comments that I'm getting now are on other videos and not just the Indian shit. So at least I'm starting to get new comments, where before it was all the weird Russian sex porn bots and all this stuff. Dude, I fucking went through like a week of back and forth emails with YouTube, and the problem is that their tech support is in India as well. And they do not want to fucking help me with this problem, dude. They like, every time I sent them an email, they replied with an answer to questions that I didn't even ask. Like, they were copying and, like, literally just copying and pasting canned responses that they have for their support, and just telling me, sorry, we've exhausted all of we can do. This is all we can tell you. And I'm like, when they answer stuff that has nothing to do with what I asked, I would send back these long emails clarifying, like, this is what I meant. I think you misunderstood me. And they're just like, sorry, I apologize for misunderstanding, but maybe you need to see this. And then they give me a whole nother fucking runaround of things that have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I can go through and read you all the fucking emails, but I guarantee you if I do that, they're probably going to use it against me and say that, like, it's against terms or some bullshit to read their emails or to on stream. I don't fucking know, but it's ridiculous, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. They keep telling me that there's no problem, and I sent them screenshots and I sent them links to people's channels who were having problems getting notifications, and they told me that there's no problem, and it's just like that. They won't reply like with a real person that is actually concerned and gives a shit about solving the problems I'm having, when I clearly give them all of the things that they ask me for, and then they just tell me, sorry, there's nothing we can do. But like I said, the benefit is now I'm starting to get some extra comments that are not all the weird bot shit. So I'm thinking that maybe they did do something and they're just not allowed to tell me. I don't know, but it hasn't helped me a lot, but I do see a change, so that's a plus. I just don't know where that's going to go, so I'm worried about it, but I got bigger problems than fucking YouTube to worry about. I can't have anyone live with me. I'm a kitty, that's why. Yeah, I know they don't care, dude. I know. We all know they don't give a fuck, but I tried. I mean, I tried doing my best to get them to help me. And at the end of the day, like, other than me just showing you guys my analytics outright and showing all of the porn that shows up on there and all that stuff, like, there's nothing else that I can do. Because they've seen it. They saw what was in my analytics. I showed it to them. I sent them screenshots of all the sex bots that I've been reporting and all that stuff that leave comments on my videos. And they're like, yeah, there's a team of people who review those reports. And I'm like, no, there's not. Like, I didn't say no, there's not to them, but I'm thinking no, there's not, because these bots that are like putting these Russian porn sites on those videos, which is a separate issue. I don't really care because everybody's got bots on their fucking YouTube channel. It's nothing new. My concern is that I asked them, I said, should I even be wasting my time hitting the report button? Because it seems like the report button doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't matter how many times I report this account. I've even sent them the link to the account, the specific bot channel link, and I've asked them to remove it because it keeps leaving comments on my channel, even when I block it, even when I put report and all this stuff. I go back a week later and the bot channel's still there. Even months later, the channel's still there. So it's like, is me hitting report 1,000 times on these comments, is it a waste of my fucking time? Because I feel like it is. And they try to tell me that there's a team of people who get these reports and they go through each and one of them and make their decision and all this stuff. Nobody's going. You think they have people sitting there checking every single time somebody hits the report button and verifying whether or not it's legit? Of course not. They would have programmed an algorithm that just goes, okay, if this guy gets reported like this many times or this much of a ratio, then we should probably ban the account or at least put it on hold so that we can take a look into it. But I doubt that every time I hit report, there's some dude going, oh yeah, look at this. Somebody just reported this. I doubt that. Yeah, they're too big for customer service like that. I understand. But see, my problem's unique because there's people putting legit porn on YouTube and I'm trying to get them to take that shit off. And however my channel got mixed up in that whole thing, I don't really care. I just want them to fix the way the algorithm looks at my channel, because my channel is not related to that gross shit, and that's what my channel is being treated as. My channel's being treated as it's this weird shit, and they're putting my videos as mature and whatever else. China and Russia have it dialed in. Yeah, why? Because they have TikTok with a bunch of underage fucking girls in their fucking bikinis shaking their ass and all that shit. Isn't that all TikTok is these days? I've never even been on TikTok or have a fucking TikTok account, and I already know exactly what it's about. Doesn't China own that too? Guaranteed. Guaranteed the highest viewed TikTok fucking accounts are all like little girls and fucking little boys, right? Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. I appreciate you letting me know. Um, I was just saying that I wouldn't want to. I put in a piece of tape on the 20-volt port on that finally, so I don't accidentally plug it in and fry my live view. And then I was saying that this battery, it's almost dead, but I gotta leave it to charge for tonight. I forgot all about it. It was on in that bag for like 3 days. It's so stupid because they make it so that when you shut it down and it's off, as soon as you plug it in to charge it, watch what happens. I'll wait. It boots back up on its own. So it's like you can't, like you have to wait for it to boot all the way back up and then shut it off. And there's no way to disable that from happening. Sorry, I'm going to turn off these overlays. And why is the camera all weird? Are we better now? No more muting. I need food. The fuck's open at this time anyway? Nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna be stuck with Taco Bell. I see you, TOG. I see you. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Keggy, like that's the fucking thing, dude. I get it. I get it. And I said that back then on my stream. I said I totally understand why somebody would do that. Because the way that they fucking treat their creators And the way that they affect creators' lives by doing that is bullshit. Oh, my stalker's back. Yay. I haven't heard from her in years. She said, it's all in Portuguese. So I'm going to read it because she's from Brazil. She's from a town in Brazil that's kind of a little ghetto. It's kind of ghetto, to be honest, but she looks like Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth. I'll show you her picture in a minute if you really want to see who it is. She says, "The Dro, do you want to be my boyfriend?" And then it says, "Eu não tenho e estou solteiro só pra você, meu amor. Eu te amo e quero casar com você." Okay, she said that I've been single just for you, my love, and I love you, and I want to get married to you. That is literally what it says. I'll put the Portuguese copy paste of the email, and then you guys can translate it. There, it's in the chat. You guys can put it in the translator and see it. I wonder what the translator is going to translate to. Let me check it. Because I know sometimes it like reads it a little off when it detects the language. It just says, "You want to be my boyfriend? I don't have, and I am soltera." Yeah, that means I'm single, pretty much. "Only for you, my love. I love you, and I want to marry." Okay, so the rest of it came out right. Yes, lives in a favela, and the gang gonna take all your money and guns. Yeah. So, I don't remember how far back she started contacting me, but I had an AOL account. I'm gonna log in AOL right now, and I'm gonna show you her old emails because I can show you on there. So she creates a new account like all the time, and she used to email me all the time asking me to contact the guys from Murder Dolls and the guys from the like all these other bands that she listens to, and she would tell me to say all these things to those band members, and a lot of the times these were guys that I never met them. Like 69 Eyes, for example. Like, I've seen them a bunch of times play, and I've been, same places they've been and stuff or whatever, and I think that might be why she thought I knew them. But she would always tell me, like, to go tell them that she loves them and all this shit. Anyway, I created a folder in my old AOL account, and I'm looking at it right now. Let's just go to old mail, and then maybe I can search. Does anybody remember Isabel? Let me see if I can just get all the emails just from her. I don't want to dox her email, though. I don't know, like, the best way to do this without doxing her. Okay, so how about this? I'm going to go back. Let me just see what year this goes back to. Hang on. I think I might be able to find a way to close some of this stuff up so I'm not doxing anything. Okay. So I hope I'm not doxing anything. But whatever. This was 2009. But if you see what it says in all of the subjects and titles, all of them is all shit about what I was saying, like wanting to get married and how much she loves me and everything. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going down. This is 2009. I'm gonna see how far down this goes. I just don't want to dox like all the emails, but. This goes down to, okay, so it's saved up to March 2009. Hello, oh, these she was translating and writing to me in English, and Hold on. I don't... Oh, yeah, her email address is on here. I can't show that. It says, hello, friend, the Dro. Wanted to talk much with you can. Here, I'm gonna copy and paste it, because everything that she says, it doesn't... Okay, so it doesn't sound correctly, but it also, if you were to, like, translate whatever she said in Portuguese, because she writes to me in Portuguese as well as English, and in Portuguese, it's just as bad as it is in English. So, like, this is one of them. Yeah, I'll show her pic. So it started out like that, but then it just went on for years, dude, for years. It's 2020, and she's been still emailing me, like, telling me how much she loves me. It's not a scam. I looked her up. I know who it is. I have her pictures and everything. I found her online, and then she posted a couple pictures on MySpace back in the day, and I had saved them. I wonder where I saved them. Let me see if I can find them on here. Call her. I'm not calling Brazil, and I'm not calling a stalker. You could probably look up her name and see her. Like on Google. Yeah. If you look on Google, her picture does come up. From MySpace, nonetheless. I'm just wondering if I can find the folder with her in it, but I don't. I only see one. Oh yeah, this one. This one's not on Google. It's my lover. My stalker lover. But yeah, here's her MySpace. I don't want to dox her MySpace, but it's got a bunch of band photos and stuff on it from all the bands that she likes. The thing that weirds me out is, like, I think she's got, like, some sort of mental issue. Like, I don't have any problem with that. But I think the way that she talks to me, I can tell is not like somebody who's all there. And the fact that she's been emailing me the same exact thing for, like, I don't know, how many years has it been? Since 2009? Forever? Yeah, I don't think she's all there. Propose. Does she know I'm Brazilian? Yeah, she does. Because I spoke to her in Portuguese before. I used to respond to her all the time, and she would get all, like, she would freak out, and she would tell me that her sister didn't believe that she was talking to me, and that they thought that she was lying and all this stuff, and I would always write back to her. But then it got to a point where, like, she just kept asking me every single day for months. She would say she needed me to tell stuff to these other band guys, and I'm like, I don't know them. And she would just keep telling me to do it. Like, she wouldn't stop emailing me the same shit. It got to a point where I was just like, I'm done. Call for content. I don't have her number. I just have her email and her photos. She sent me her photos before too, to show me what she looks like. That's why I have some of the ones that I do. I mean, she seems nice, but looks like Bjorn's wife, but not as bad. That's mean. Bjorn's wife doesn't have the unibrow though. Be nice to Busarina. Her fucking boys are gonna come at you. They're gonna destroy you. I gotta go get food. Before everything closes and I'm fucked. Yo, Moldy got all bigger and shit. I still haven't moved it into the other containers. I've just been out of it. And I wanted to record it and do it in a video. Moldy's losing his shit in here, though. I gotta move him soon. Well, it's not really Moldy, but the Moldy clone. Wait. You can't even see anything. Hang on. Now you can. Moldy's getting strong. Moldy's gonna take over. Moldy number 2. Scoldy. Scholar. What's I don't know what the name is. Luna, it's not for you. Remember how it was just a little sliver in there before? Dare me to snort it? Yes. Alien babies. There's another weird thing growing here on the branch. I don't know what it is. It looks like it could be some sort of mushrooms or mycelium or something. Well, there's some mycelium there, but there's some other shit. I don't fucking know what it is. I'm not a fucking botanist. Hold on. I don't know what that stuff is, but it's growing on that dead piece of wood in there. And then I see some mycelium down there because you see that little like spider web white stuff. But what is this? Are those the mushrooms from the mycelium? I don't really know. They're like, it's hard to see through the camera because you're getting that glare from my light and my monitors. Oh, there we go. That's better. Kind of better. I don't know what it is. Like the slime mold was growing up there before and doing like going up towards it, and then it backed off. But I don't know what it is. Until it gets bigger. It could be the slime mold. I don't know. I still see some of the little worms and slugs and stuff walking around in here, and all the little springtails and stuff. And there's a couple little gnat worms in here, and I've seen some other weird little bugs. For the most part, there's weird shit that I can't describe, so I'm gonna put that back. Oh, you got funnel web weavers? Like, funnel weavers are the ones that put those big weird webs in the grass and everything on the lawn, and they go all over bushes and everything. Is that what you got? Eat some and see if I get high. No way. No, Luna and Falcor don't mess with that stuff. They don't really care. Scuffed petri dish, yeah. I don't have actual petri dish containers, so that's why I put it in this little plastic thing instead. So yeah, I guess you could call it a scuffed petri dish. But it's a clone from the slime mold that I had that's in here. And those little things on the side are pieces of oatmeal that it's eating. And then the stuff that it's in is just like a vegetable agar mix. It's like it's kind of like gelatin, but vegetable based, not bones. I have a tarantula, yeah. I mean, I used to keep lots of pet spiders and stuff, but the only spider I have now is a tarantula. I have a rose hair. Yeah, I've had scorpions too. I've lived with
the world's deadliest scorpion, and my roommate at the time, he had a cat, a Bengal cat, and it knocked over the container. It was a fat-tailed scorpion, Androctonus bicolor, if you look up the species name. And it got out while we were out partying, and we came back home all fucked up, walking around, trying to find this fucking scorpion before it killed us in our sleep. We had a black light, just like, we found it behind the computer wires, where usually where we put our feet, like on the, you know, behind the computer. It was just chilling in there in the wires, but we found it. Luckily they glow, otherwise, and it didn't kill the cat, so that was good. Hey Mary, what's up? This was the scorpion here. Let's see what it says about it on Wikipedia. The largest of the scorpion family is what they're in. They move fast and are very aggressive. That's the truth. They sting to kill. Like, whenever you give it crickets, they would like take the cricket in their pinchers, and they would take the tail and like take the needle on the back of the tail and shove it like into the cricket or whatever it's trying to kill, sometimes mice. And then it would just keep doing it over and over and over, just constantly stinging it and just holding it in place while it's stinging it. And each sting feels like you're just taking a metal nail, heating it up till it's red hot, and then putting it in you. That's how bad it is. I mean, I've been stung by other scorpions, but not a fat tail, because I'd be dead. But yeah, this thing, it says here, genus Androctonus, which is translated to man killer. Venom. Use neurotoxic venom, fast acting, whatever. It causes paralysis in the nerves that are responsible for respiration and ultimately causes death by respiratory failure. Pain, swelling, salivation, and tearing. Yeah, you sure as hell are going to be fucking crying if you get stung by one of those. Victims are likely to feel progressively weaker. The death can occur between 5 and 15 hours, but it's also possible for it to happen within an hour. Imagine you get stung, you have an hour left to decide what the fuck you're gonna do. With drooping eyelids, paralysis in your neck muscles, loss of muscle coordination, abdominal pain. Oh, they do have available anti-venom. I didn't think they did. I'm sure it's not easy to get, especially if you only have an hour. You have an hour to find anti-venom. That would really suck. I knew a guy who got bit by a spitting cobra in Florida that used to come into the pet shop I worked at all the time to buy food from us. And he just went home for the weekend and just like wrote it out. He was not doing well. He thought he was going to die at some point. He came back and told us all about it, but he said he was having hallucinations and shit. He was in so much pain. That shit fucks you up, though. An hour to do as much hookers and cocaine as possible, yeah. Yeah, 5 and 15 hours if you're lucky. An hour if you're not, I guess. Oh, you had a desert scorpion that fucked up your friend. I got stung by desert hairy, the yellow ones. They live in Arizona and a couple other places, but oh, you mean the bicolor? No, they're not. I don't think they're from here. I'm going back to the Wikipedia to see where they're from. Location. It says North and West Africa and the Middle East, but wider family tolerates a wider range of habitats. But yeah, it's overseas. I got one at my house. Well, it was my roommate's because we both used to work at the pet store together. He was like a older American Indian dude, and he was like mad cool. But he had all these venomous snakes and everything. He had like a whole room with a bunch of venomous stuff. But the cat got in there and fucking knocked down the scorpion because the scorpion was in one of those little plastic containers, and it was on top of a shelf. But you know, Bengal cats, they get into everything. So when the plastic container hit the ground, the top came off. I haven't played the new Apex yet. Don't forget to eat. You're right. I gotta get off stream and go eat. I have until 1 in the morning. It's 11 now. No, I gotta go shower and stuff though and go to bed. I gotta fucking do that damn transmission fluid tomorrow. It's actually not that hard to do, but I have other stuff I have to do to my car too, so it's gonna be a big pain in the ass. Just because I've been working on the RV every day, and I don't feel like working on my car, but I got places to go that I need my car for, so I don't want it to get fucked up. Because I'm gonna be driving longer distances with it. Yeah, maybe I'll go so I can go do that. I still feel some of that fiberglass on my arms. Just like rubbing my hand on it. That's going to feel great in the shower too. I did see the trailer for the new Apex. It looked pretty cool, but I haven't played it in so long that I don't even know that I could even last for more than a minute before I get killed. I'll have to try again some night though. Just people got sick of watching me play every night. Your Civic is broken too? My Civic's fine right now, but it's gonna be broken if I don't work on it. I was supposed to change my transmission fluid at like 50,000 miles, and it's like high 60s now, maybe 70,000 miles on my car, so I definitely need to switch it. And then I have other little things like my oil light and all that other stuff going off too, so I just have to fucking do it. I just want a day to relax. I feel like I can never just get a day to relax. Otherwise I feel like I'm not getting anything done, and I get all like fucked up over it. Hi. What? You want to go out back again? Alright, let me go so I can go see what the hell she wants. Go get myself some food and go to bed and all that. Shower. Peace out, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for chilling with me today. I'm coming. Okay? Oh, you just burp in my face? Gross. I have a 2080 and I have a i7 8700K and 32 gigs RAM. I don't know that can handle 4K though. I mean, maybe. I don't know. It gives me some trouble on fast 144 refresh rate. So maybe I can't. I don't know. But alright, see you guys later.